What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another high-risk coin pusher video for you all today. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a $50 million buy-in. And they're actually letting us bring our own quarters from previous games today. We got 1,000 of them. Well, actually 1,100 of them because they gave us an extra 100 quarters since we did that $50 million buy-in. So anyhow, we're going to be putting 1,000 quarters in there at one time today using that skill stop button. So let's go ahead and start putting the quarters in. We're going to slowly let the tray push out a little bit, then we're just going to keep on stacking it up. Because if you hold the skill stop in one spot for too long, the quarters end up getting stuck behind the glass. And we definitely don't want that to happen. So anyhow, they got this thing stacked up amazingly well today. This is honestly one of the best setups I've ever seen in there before. They got a massive tower of $5,000 chips and quarters back there on the moving platform. They got two enormous quarter towers on the play field, one on the left and the right hand side. Half of those towers are on the blue shelf and half of them are on the play field. They got two enormous towers of $10,000 chips on the blue shelves. Let's see, they got two more smaller towers of quarters right there in the center. They got some gold towers in there today and a couple $1,000 chip towers. So we definitely have the potential to make some big money today, that's for sure. So we're close to 3/4 of the way through our quarters at the moment. We just need to keep on loading this thing up. Let's try to get some quarters on that left-hand side. And leave a guess down in the comments and let me know what you think is going to happen once I release that skill stop button. I mean, I've tried this 1,000 quarters at once, like, I think it was like 6 or 7 times before. And each time it's worked out incredibly well. Yeah, I think we did this the other day and we got all the towers to crash down on one push. So, hopefully we can do that today. Yeah, we definitely have the potential to make some big money today, that's for sure. And I think I can see a blue mystery bag inside that quarter tower on the right hand side. And a brown mystery bag inside of that quarter tower on the left. So, hopefully we can get those. So anyhow, that was around 1,000 quarters. I'm going to save that extra 100 quarters just in case this doesn't do anything. Alright, so that right there was 1,000 quarters at once. I will release that skill stop button in 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, what's going to happen? Come on, big push. Nice, they're going. Oh my goodness, that massive tower back there just lost like 3 or 4 $5,000 chips at the base of it. Oh my goodness, this is super intense. Oh yeah. Nice, it just lost a bunch more $5,000 chips. Oh yeah, it's about to go. Come on, big money. Give me something. Well, it looks like a bunch of our quarters got stuck back there, unfortunately. Nice, there goes the quarters that was on that tower. Sweet. We're about to get that tower. Come on, big money. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, nice! Holy macaroni, that was a fabulous push right there. And check that out, there's 2 mystery bags hidden inside that tower. I think that's a red mystery bag and a sky blue mystery bag. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this might be a new world record win today. Well, yesterday, believe it or not, it was a brand new world record win. Not going to spoil too much of that video just in case some of y'all haven't seen it. But if you haven't seen yesterday's video, I highly suggest you go and check it out. It was a $100 million buy-in with a 1 quarter challenge. It was super entertaining, so I will put that video on the end screen of this video, and you can just click on it and it will take you out to the video. Anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. This is pushing incredibly well so far. So anyhow, let's collect some quarters, and we'll get right back to pushing. Oh nice, that quarter tower on the right's going. Sweet. Alrighty, I'm back. So before I continue playing, I'd like to go ahead and open up one of these mystery bags. Let's see, which one should we start with? I think we're going to go with that red mystery bag first. This one feels like it's loaded up pretty well, so let's see if there's anything good and valuable and beneficial in there. Oh my goodness! Wow, check this out. So we got the $5 chip, two $1 chips, the $10 chip, and the $50 chip. you don't know what the $5 chip is for, we get to cash this in. They will take all of those towers that are on the blue shelves and they'll put them into the playfield somewhere. So we'll cash that in later on. And this $10 chip right here, this is pretty much worth one free tower. So I get to cash this in and they will let me spin a wheel. And the wheel has all these different types of chip values on there. And whatever that wheel lands on, that's what type of brand new tower they'll build somewhere in the playfield. Oh nice, just made 5 grand right there. And these two $1 chips, both of these are worth 500 quarters. So I get to cash both of these in. They will give me an extra 1,000 quarters. That is absolutely remarkable. And this $50 chip, we get to cash this in at the end of the game. They will take anything that's fallen down the side slots and they'll put it back into the playfield somewhere. And y'all probably can't see the side slots because them quarter towers blocking the view. But if you don't know this, anything that falls down the side slots, that money goes to the house. I don't get a win or keep any of that money. But whenever we cash this in, they will take everything that we've lost and put it back into the playfield. So pretty much give us a second chance at winning it. So that's very, very valuable. So anyhow, let's get right back to pushing. That previous round was a massive success. Made a tremendous amount of money. I think we made close to $3 million in chips or something. Oh my gosh, that was like 200 or 300 grand on that push right there. This is doing excellent today. I do think we need to push on that left-hand side. Wow, that was a humongous stack of quarters we just got on that right-hand side there. They'll pretty much demolish that whole entire tower on the right. The remaining quarters are on the blue shelf. So whenever we cash in that $5 chip, they would move them quarters to the playfield. And check that out, we're about to get that blue mystery bag over there. That is super, super close to the edge. Anyhow, we got a tremendous amount of quarters now. I think we got about, let's see, what was it? Oh yeah, nice. That was a good push on the right there. And that mystery bag, it fell down, but it got stuck. Just need some quarters to fall down on top of it. Oh yeah, that was a remarkable push right there. This is doing really well today. Getting tons of quarters back. Anyhow, we probably got about 3,500 quarters. I think it was something around that. I'd like to get this quarter tower on the left-hand side, so I think we should use that skill stop button. And also, I had a question to ask you all. A bunch of y'all commented on yesterday's video saying that you get bored whenever I use that skill stop button. So I was wondering if you all wanted me to speed up the footage while I'm putting quarters in using the skill stop. I mean, I do see where y'all are coming from. I mean, I guess that could get boring for a lot of people. Yeah, it could take anywhere from, goodness, 10 seconds to a whole entire minute putting quarters in using that skill stop button. So would you want me to speed up the footage or something like that, or maybe just cut out the part where I'm loading up the quarters? I mean, I could easily do that. I just need your all's feedback on that down in the comments. Just let me know what I should do. Alright, well, let's see what that does. That was a decent amount of quarters we just dropped in there. Yeah, that blue mystery bag, it's still stuck on that right-hand side. Well, a bunch of quarters are falling down on top of it, but we just need it to fall on down into the tray. Yeah, I'd say we're probably up to like over 4,000 quarters now. It's doing really, really well. And another thing I've noticed, putting a lot of quarters in at once like that really helps you get the towers like on the sides. Because if you can get a good base of quarters built up behind the towers, helps them move forward pretty well. Oh my goodness! That right side just fell down. Well, a bunch of the quarters that was on the blue shelf just fell on down onto the playfield. That is outstanding. So take a guess down in the comments and let me know how much money you think we're going to make back today from a $50 million buy-in. I know that's a lot of money to spend on one of these, but I do this for you all. Like I've said many times before, I try to make the best content out there, and I try to make it as entertaining as possible. And I know most of y'all like to see the big buy-in videos, like $50 million buy-ins, $100 million buy-ins. So that's why I make these videos. I'm hoping we can get that tower on the left, that massive quarter tower, because I'm seeing a brown mystery bag in there. And the way I have the camera set, a lot of y'all are probably going to be asking how I can see the mystery bag. I mean, I could show y'all later, like I could raise the camera up a little bit. But I'm like very, very tall, close to 6 foot, so I can see everything that's going on. And y'all know how when they have the poker chip walls up front, I can see behind that also. Y'all would just have to see the top of the machine to understand. I mean, that is a pretty good question. How can I see over those towers and stuff? I mean, you just have to see for yourself to understand, I guess. Well, we're getting a bunch of quarters back on that right side, that's for sure. We really, really need that tower to go. And I might try like one more round after this right here, and if we don't get that tower, we'll go ahead and open up those mystery bags and cash in that $10 chip and both of them $1 chips. Yeah, I'd say we'll probably have close to 5,000 quarters, if not more, whenever we cash in those $1 chips, because that's automatically an extra 1,000 quarters. So anyhow, let's go ahead and open up the sky blue mystery bag real quick. See if there's anything good and valuable in there. It feels pretty heavy, so let's see. What do we get? Oh my goodness, wow, check this out. So we got 50 grand in $10,000 chips, and we got 2 white dice. If you don't know what the white dice are for, we get to roll these at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, my winnings will multiply by those numbers. That is absolutely spectacular. Brilliant game so far, that's for sure. Anyhow, let's collect some quarters and we'll try to get this remaining tower to fall down. Be right back. Alrighty, A&V Coin Pusher has her turn. Let's get right back to pushing. So let's continue pushing on that left-hand side and try to get that massive quarter tower to fall down. And the reason why I'm trying to get that quarter tower, I mean, we already got a bunch of quarters, don't get me wrong. We got like 4,400 of them now. But there's a brown mystery bag hidden behind that quarter tower. I'm really, really trying to get that out of there. And we also got that dark blue mystery bag. So after this round right here, if we don't get that quarter tower, we'll go ahead and open up that dark blue mystery bag. How does that sound? And take a couple guesses down in the comments and let me know what you think might be inside of that mystery bag. So far, we done got the $5 chip, $10 chip, $1 chip, and $50 chip. And we got a couple white dice. So, who knows, there could be some more dice in there, car keys, anything. Well, I don't know about the car keys, because I've never seen those in there before. Would be nice, though. And sorry if this video is posted a lot later than normal. Just had a very, very busy day today, and I haven't had a chance to stop by here and play. And it's right now like 3:50 while I'm filming this. So, it might take me a little while to get this edited and stuff. I mean, it's probably going to be a couple hours on this game right here. So if we're lucky, might have the video posted by 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight. So apologize for that. I've been trying my best to post by 7. I mean, it's just very difficult to do that at times. But I'll probably get back on track here within the next couple of weeks. And since they've been adding all these extra chips and stuff, like the $50 chip and the $10 chip, well, they've had those in there for a couple months now, like maybe a month or 2. The games have gotten a lot longer, and it takes a lot longer to get the whole machine cleared out, so that's why it's difficult to get the videos on there by a decent time. Anyhow, I'll do the best I can, but this video right here should be worth it. When I seen this setup right here, I was like, I have to play this game today. So let me know what you thought about this game so far down in the comments. I think it's going brilliant today. So this is actually my first game today. Like I said, I haven't had any time to stop by here and play. So first game today. And normally I play like 2 or 3 games before I get my winning game. Like I've said many times before, I only win like once out of every 3 or 4 games I play. So, but today this is the first game, so I'm hoping it goes well. Yesterday we made a humongous profit. Like I said, it was a new world record win. So I'm hoping we can get a massive win on this game right here also. Oh wow, nice, got a bunch more quarters on that right hand side, sweet. And I thought I seen that quarter tower on the left move forward a little bit also. Oh yeah, it just moved again. My goodness, we might end up getting that before we run out of quarters. I think we got about 380 quarters left in the basket or something like that. So, Hopefully we can get that tower to fall down. I'm really trying to get that mystery bag. And after this round right here, if we don't get that tower on the left, I'll go ahead and cash in that $10 chip and both of them $1 chips. Because I don't want anyone to get bored with just quarters falling down. And I know that can get pretty boring for a lot of people. But, I mean, I do have a pretty good reason to try to get that quarter tower on the left. Because there is a mystery bag in there. Like I said, there could be anything in those mystery bags, like dice. Who knows? $25,000 chips. I'm just naming stuff that I've normally seen in there before. And they don't tell me what's inside the mystery bags. It could be anything random. Yeah, there's been several times there was like nothing but quarters in those mystery bags. And the quarters didn't mean anything other than 25 cents each. So, could be something good, could be something terrible in those mystery bags. But most of the time it's something good. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. So let's go ahead and open up that blue mystery bag. Alright, here it is. Let's go ahead and check it out and see if there's anything good and valuable and beneficial in there. Oh my goodness, nice. Check this out. So we got 2 bounty chips. So if you don't know what these are for, each one of these is worth 500 free quarters on any game I choose. That's actually how I was able to bring 1,000 quarters on this game right here. I had 2 bounty chips saved up. I won them yesterday, matter of fact. And use those on this game right here, but that's amazing. So we'll save these for a different game. And let me know if you'd want to see like another 1,000 quarters at once video, or would you want to see like 2 500 quarter challenges? Just let me know what you'd want to see down in the comments. But anyhow, that's not bad. That mystery bag was loaded up incredibly well. So let's go ahead and cash in the $10 chip and both of them $1 chips, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, AMD Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $10 chip, and both of those $1 chips, they gave me an extra 1,000 quarters. And we got to spin that wheel, and today it landed on $1,000 chips. Oh my goodness, nice. We got all those quarters on the left-hand side to go. And see, that brown mystery bag was behind it. Wow. So anyhow, that wheel landed on $1,000 chips, and as you can see, they built like 5 gigantic towers of $1,000 chips in there. Oh nice, we already got one of them to go. That smaller one back there on the pusher is about ready to crash down also. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that one on the right-hand side, or both of them actually. Oh nice, we got one. That one right there is getting close also. Same thing for that mystery bag. It's like right there on the edge. Come on, big push. Nice, we got it. I'd say that was like, goodness, 50 grand or more right there. Oh yeah, that was a brilliant push also. Mystery bag about ready to go. Oh yeah, that was a nice push right there. Oh yeah, that center's pushing really well. So let's go ahead and use that skill stop button. Alright, so that right there was like 300 quarters at once. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, move that ginormous tower on the right hand side, that's for sure. That mystery bag, it's like right there floating in midair. Come on. Goodness gracious, it is super close to falling off of there. Nice, we got it. That is exceptional. Alright, well now let's push on that right hand side and try to get that tower to fall down. And after that, I will cash in that $5 chip. And then we'll move all them towers that are on the blue shelves to the play field. And there's actually multiple ways I could win all those towers on the blue shelves. Today we got that $5 chip, so we're going to cash that in. They will move all those towers to the play field for free. And some days they will have a red earbud in there, and that literally means the exact same thing as that $5 chip. But if that $5 chip or red earbud was not in there today, it'd end up costing me 2 times the original buy-in to get them to move them towers to the play field. So today that would be $100 million to get the blue shelves cleared off, and that would be a $150 million buy-in in total, since the original buy-in was $50 million. So luckily we got that $5 chip. That saves us $100 million. That is outstanding. So let's keep on loading this thing up on that right-hand side. Might use that skill stop button again here in a few minutes. That tower seems to be moving forward pretty well. And if you're wondering why the towers on the sides have such a hard time falling down, it's because if there's any weight or pressure built up on the corners, the quarters are just going to take the easiest route or the easiest path of travel. And that would either be around the tower or down those side slots. And the quarters have to be lined up perfectly for it to move them towers on the sides. And I mean, stacking the quarters up really high like that really helps the towers move because it gets a good base of quarters behind it. Anyhow, let's go collect some quarters and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. So before I continue playing, I'd like to go ahead and open up this brown Mr. bag. Feels insanely heavy, so let's see what we get. Oh my goodness. Wow, check this out. So we got, I think, 6 white dice and 4 gold dice. That is absolutely remarkable. So that makes 8 of the white dice that we've won in total and 4 gold dice. That is absolutely insane. This might be a brand new world record win today. So anyhow, let's get right back to pushing. We're going to try one more round. Try to get that enormous tower of chips on the right. And if we can't get it to fall down, I'll go ahead and cash in that $5 chip. How does that sound? Come on, big money. Alright, let's see what that does. Come on, big push. That was probably about 200 quarters at once or something around that, I'd say. Let's just keep on loading up that right-hand side. Try to stack the quarters up really high back there. And there is another way I could get some of those towers off of the blue shelves. You see how those $10,000 chip towers are like hanging over the blue shelf just a little bit? Sometimes if you stack the quarters up really high back there, you'd have a good chance of trick-shotting those towers into the plate field. But I doubt, as heavy as that $10,000 chip tower is, you wouldn't be able to trick-shot that into the play field. But I mean, say that $1,000 chip tower back there was hanging over a little bit, that would be more likely to fall into the play field. Those $10,000 chip towers are really, really heavy. So I doubt you could get those. That's really not the most effective method to use. You're better off just cashing in the $5 chip or paying 2 times the original buy-in, because I've played probably 3,000 or 4,000 of these games in total, and I've only been able to trick shot the towers maybe like 2 or 3 times, so it's a really, really rare occasion for that to happen. I mean, it's amazing if you can get it to fall down though, but I mean, it's very, very difficult, so I've never had much luck with it, so I don't normally try it. Oh yeah, that was a nice push right there, getting a bunch of our quarters back. Well, we're not really winning quarters, we're just getting back what we're putting in there, pretty much. And probably got a little over 5,000 quarters now, so doing amazing on quarters. That should be more than enough to get the whole machine cleared out, I would say. Come on, massive win. That tower's getting super, super close. Alright, let's use that skill stop button. Alright, so that was about like 380 quarters at once. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, see how we're getting a good base of quarters behind that tower on the right? Might get it to fall down within the next couple of seconds, I'd say. Well, we only got a couple quarters left in the basket, and like I said a second ago, if this round doesn't get that tower, we'll go ahead and cash in the $5 chip. Come on, big money. Alright, so that right there was the last of our quarters. Let's go cash in that $5 chip, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&D Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I called them over here, and I cashed in that $5 chip. They took all those towers that was on the blue shelves, and they put them all into the play field. Looks like 2 of the towers already fell over. Oh my goodness, that gold tower on the right, it's leaning. Hope it don't land on the blue shelf. That would not be good at all. And check out that tower on the right, that $1,000 chip tower. That's right there on the edge, about ready to go. Nice, we got it. That was like a domino effect right there. Did you see that? Whenever that $10,000 chip tower fell down, we got that gold tower, then it knocked down that $1,000 chip tower. That is insane. Well, that loot chute got severely clogged up. Let's get it cleared out. Alrighty, we're back. Let's keep it going. Oh my goodness. Well, we just lost a bunch of $10,000 chips to the blue shelf. That is not good. Not good at all. So it would cost us 100 grand to get all that back. I would pay an extra 100 grand. They would put all that stuff that we lost back into the playfield. So we're definitely going to be doing that because it looks like we lost at least 250 grand, I'd say. And we're losing tons of $10,000 chips to those side slots today. I mean, I'm not really worried about that because we got that $50 chip we get a cash in later on. Yeah, this is doing amazing. Getting so many $10,000 chips left and right. This great big old tower is about to go also. Super, super close. Well, we might end up losing that tower to the blue shelf. Who knows? Yep, there it goes. Well, it fell backwards. Most of it did. But, I mean, a bunch of it fell down into the tray, so... you win some, you lose some. That's how this game works. And most of the time it takes me like 5 to 10 buy-ins just to get it to go. And I know this is kind of embarrassing to admit, but I've lost up to $200 million playing these games before. So, I mean, it's a lot of money to lose. Yeah, I just kept on doing buy-in after buy-in. Most of the time whenever I lose that kind of money, it's on the 1/4 challenges. Sometimes it takes like 20 to 50 quarters to get it to go. And say if the buy-in starts at like $10 million, and you do that 20 times, you got $200 million wrapped up in that game. My goodness, we're winning so many $10,000 chips. Gonna be rich tonight, that's for sure. And I'm guessing it's pretty close to 5 o'clock right now. It was around 4 like an hour ago, so I would assume it's about 5 right now. So like I said, I'm going to try to have this video on there by about 9 o'clock tonight. I mean, that's the latest I want to put it on there. So once again, I apologize if this video is a lot later than normal. Well, we just about got the whole machine cleared out. Say we need to get that loot chute emptied out one more time. Alright, there we go. Oh my goodness, that was a brilliant push right there. It's raining quarters, $10,000 chips. Yeah, this has been a perfect game today so far. Like I said, the first game I played all day. And normally the first game I play is like the worst. So, I mean, I'd say we're going to make a huge profit on this game right here. Because we got, I think it was 8 of the white dice so far. And those multiplier winnings. Or whatever they land on, and the gold dice, those will multiplier gold. I think there was like 2 gold towers in there. Not that much gold today, unfortunately, but I mean, still, should be a spectacular win, I'd say. So anyhow, hope y'all are doing good and having a wonderful day so far. Remember, if this is your first time watching and you're enjoying the video, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the post bell notifications. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. It would help out tremendously. We're on the road to 130,000 subscribers. My goal is to get there by the end of this month, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, let's try to get 10,000 likes on today's video. 10,000 likes. I know we can accomplish that. We just need everyone watching to hit that like button. I tell you what, if this video can get 10,000 likes within the first day of it being uploaded, tomorrow I will do a $500 million buy-in. How does that sound? Now, we got a massive win on yesterday's game. Like I've said several times already, it was a brand new world record. So, thinking about doing a $500 million buy-in, but only if this video can get 10,000 likes in the first day of it being uploaded. So anyhow, let's collect some quarters and we'll try to get those remaining chips out of there. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So I changed my mind. I went ahead and cashed in that $50 chip, and they took everything that was down in their loot box and they put it all into the playfield. And it turns out that loot box has only been emptied out like 3 times today, and there was a bunch of people that played before me. It's what the staff said anyhow. So most of these chips and stuff and gold that you're seeing in there is stuff that other people have lost. There's an enormous tower of $10,000 chips and gold bars back there on the pusher. There's a bunch of low value chips in there, like $10 chips. So, and also there's a red earbud, so I decided to wait on paying that extra 100 grand to get all them chips back that we lost. And I'm glad I waited because they told me someone lost a red earbud to the side slot earlier. Or not the side slot, probably because the loot chute got too full. And sometimes if that loot chute gets too full, it falls inside the machine and it would go to the exact same place as those gutters would, and that would be to the house. It would go to the owner's loot box. So I guess this is our lucky day. We got that red earbud. That'll keep us from paying that extra 100 grand. I'll take that any day. So we'd get a free reset out of that. They would take all those chips that are on the blue shelves and they would put them into the play field. And all those chips that was on the play field before I cashed in that $50 chip, those are still in there, like those $1,000 chips on the left. I just didn't see any point in trying to get them now because they would have left those in there regardless, and as you can see they did. They just added all those extra chips in there. So we're about to get that massive tower back there on the pusher. That'll put our gold up there, because I don't think we've won that much gold today. Maybe like 45, 50 ounces of gold, if that. That'll probably put us up to like 80 or 90 ounces of gold. That'd be spectacular. And we got 4 of them gold dice today. Wait, was it 4 gold dice? I think it was. So, and the gold bars, they're worth whatever 1 ounce of gold is at the moment. I think they're around like $1,930 an ounce, so they're slowly starting to go back up in value. Hoping they can go up to $2,000 by the end of this year. That'd be really, really nice. And if you're wondering what I do with all the gold that I win, normally keep it and save it in a safety deposit box, because I've heard the gold is going to go way up in value over the next few years. Oh yeah, nice. We got that tower to crash down. Sweet. That was a waterfall of gold. Oh my goodness. Alright, so now let's get those $10,000 chips out of there. And after that, I will cash in that red earbud that we won, and they'll take all that stuff that's on the blue shelves and they'll put them into the play field. Oh yeah, getting tons of $10,000 chips today, that's for sure. Can't wait to count up all this money that we've been winning. And getting back to what I was talking about a couple minutes ago about hitting that like button and subscribing and stuff, it is 100% free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I don't get paid anything when you all hit the subscribe button or hit that like button. I mean, in reality, this makes it 1,000,000% easier for y'all to keep up with the future content. Because once you hit that subscribe button, there should be a bell icon right next to it. If you hit that bell icon, it will give you the option to turn on all notifications. And if you turn on all notifications, you will get notifications on your phone, TV, laptop, computer, iPad, tablet, whatever you're watching my videos on. You'll get notified every single time I upload a brand new video. And I pretty much post videos 7 days a week, so don't miss out on any outstanding content. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the post bell notifications. Anyhow, we got it all cleared out of there now. That is absolutely spectacular. So let's go ahead and cash in that red earbud and we'll get right back to pushing. I cashed in that red earbud. They took all those chips that we lost to the blue shelves and they put it all back into the play field. Looks like they combined it all into like one ginormous tower back there on the pusher. And it looks like we lost one of those $100 chips, and I think we've already won one of those. There was like 2 of them in there. Don't know what those $100 chips are for. Those have no cash value. They're just entries into a free $100,000 buy-in giveaway. Oh nice, we got that tower to crash down. Sweet. So let's get those $1,000 chips, $10,000 chips, and that $100 chip out of there, then we'll be ready to cash out. So let's see, we done cashed in the $50 chip, $5 chip, $10 chip. So the game's going by pretty quick today. Most of the time, it takes a long time to get all those towers out of there. Well, I think I know why the game went by pretty quick. They didn't put any towers on the corners. They just put everything like in the center pretty much. I mean, that quarter tower on the left gave us an uphill battle, but other than that, all the towers have crashed down really, really quick today. Oh yeah, tons of money on the edge right there in the center. Come on, big push. Nice, only 21 grand to go. Let's win it. Nice, that was a remarkable push right there. Let's see if that does it. Nice, we got it all cleared out of there today. That is absolutely magnificent. This has been a brilliant game today. Absolutely brilliant. So now I'm going to call them over here. I think we've won 12 dice in total. We got 8 white dice and 4 gold dice. They will put all 12 of them dice back there on the moving platform. We got to roll them on down to that lower shelf, whatever they land on. Get to multiply our winnings and our gold by those numbers. So let's call them over here and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it going. So I called them over here. They put all 12 of them dice back there on the moving platform. Let's roll them on down to that lower shelf. Hopefully they all land on some gigantic numbers. And if any of them dice lands on ones, they would be zeros, because the ones do not count at all. Because it would either be multiplying my winnings or my gold by 1. Like, see that white dice on the right? That would just be multiplying my winnings by 1, so it would be the same. 1 times, for example, 10 million, it'd just be 10 million. But, I mean, all those other dice landing on some pretty good numbers so far. Oh my goodness! Got a bunch of 6s, got a 2, a 5. And it looks like another white dice landed on a 1, unfortunately. Let's see what that remaining white dice is going to land on. Come on, give me a 5 or 6. Super, super close. Let's see if that rolls it on down to that lower shelf. Alright, well that's definitely going to get it right there. Oh, nice, we got a 4. 4's not too bad. I'll take it. So we are going to have to stop right there, because at 6, it's getting pretty close to the side slot. And if any of them dice fall down those side slots or over the edge, we'd lose them. They would become duds. So that's not bad at all. Most of those dice landed on some fabulous numbers. So I'm going to count everything up, multiply our winnings and our gold by all that, and I'll let y'all know what we've won back from a $50 million buy-in. Be right back. You all are not going to believe how much money I've won today. This is absolutely spectacular. I ended up winning $10,145,245 in chips. And all of them white dice combined ended up multiplying my winnings by 29. And in total, I ended up winning $294,212,105 from a $50 million buy-in. That is absolutely remarkable. That's another huge life-changing jackpot win today. Absolutely mind-blowing. And we also won 87 ounces of gold, and all those gold dice combined ended up multiplying the gold by 15. And in total, I ended up winning 1,305 ounces of gold today. And those are around $1,930 a piece. So that means I ended up winning $2,518,650 in gold today. That is absolutely remarkable. And last but not least, we ended up winning 2 of those $100 buy-in chips. So that's 2 entries into the free $100,000 buy-in giveaway. And we also got 2 Bitcoins, and each one of those is worth 500 free quarters on any game I choose. So that's not bad at all for a $50 million buy-in. So if y'all enjoyed today's video, be sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the post bell notifications. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care and have a spectacular day.